Reaching the age of 70 is both a privilege and a turning point. These are the years when people often have more time for themselves, fewer professional responsibilities, and a chance to enjoy the fruits of decades of hard work. But alongside the wisdom and freedom that come with age, there are unavoidable truths about growing older. Aging is not always gentle. It brings changes to the body, the mind, relationships, and even financial stability. Denying these realities often leads to frustration and vulnerability, but acknowledging them gives seniors the power to adapt, make better choices, and preserve their independence for as long as possible. Here are 8 difficult but essential realities about life after 70, and how facing them directly can help seniors maintain health, autonomy, and a meaningful sense of purpose. Number 1. The body weakens, but discipline slows the process. Past 70, the body doesn't function as it once did. Muscles shrink, stamina decreases, and bones lose strength. Conditions like sarcopenia, loss of muscle mass, and osteoporosis become common, leading to fatigue, balance problems, and higher chances of fractures. While this physical decline cannot be stopped entirely, it can be slowed. Seniors who keep moving through walking, lightweight training, or yoga preserve their strength much longer than those who adopt a sedentary lifestyle. Proper nutrition, with an emphasis on protein, calcium, and vitamin D, is equally important. Accepting that the body will weaken is the first step, but discipline in exercise and diet can make the difference between dependency and continued independence. Number 2. Chronic health problems become the norm. By the time people reach their 70s, very few are free from medical issues. High blood pressure, heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, and kidney concerns often become part of everyday life. Many seniors juggle 2 or more of these at once, requiring constant medication and monitoring. This may feel discouraging, but chronic illness does not automatically mean a poor quality of life. Seniors who work with their doctors, take medicines on time, and follow medical advice often live active, fulfilling lives despite their conditions. The key is ownership of one's health. Ignoring medical issues or being careless with treatment only accelerates decline. Seniors who accept chronic conditions as part of their reality while actively managing them stay independent for much longer. Number 3. The mind needs as much care as the body. Forgetfulness and slower thinking become more noticeable after 70. While occasional lapses are natural, serious concerns like dementia and Alzheimer's affect millions worldwide. Nothing threatens independence more than cognitive decline. The good news is that brain health can be protected. Mental exercise such as reading, puzzles, playing games, or learning new skills keeps the brain sharp. Physical activity, social interaction, good sleep, and diets rich in healthy fats and antioxidants also reduce risks. Those who stimulate their minds regularly are far less likely to experience rapid mental decline. Seniors must treat the brain like a muscle, use it, or risk losing it. Number 4. Social life narrows. Loneliness expands. One of the hardest realities of aging is shrinking social circles. Friends pass away, children and grandchildren get busy with their own lives, and mobility issues reduce opportunities to meet others. The result is often loneliness and isolation. This isn't just an emotional burden, it is a medical issue. Studies show loneliness can be as damaging as smoking a pack of cigarettes daily, raising risks of heart disease, depression, and early death. To counter this, seniors must actively maintain and rebuild connections. Joining local clubs, volunteering, attending community or religious gatherings, and using technology to stay in touch with loved ones can make a big difference. Waiting passively for others to reach out only deepens isolation. Taking initiative is vital. Number 5. Financial pressure threatens security. Money becomes a constant concern for many after 70. With limited income sources, pensions, savings, or government benefits, rising healthcare costs and inflation often cause anxiety. Unexpected expenses can quickly erode financial stability. Financial stress directly affects independence. Seniors who cannot afford proper care, healthy food, or home modifications may find their health and safety compromised. Practical planning is essential. Budgeting carefully, taking advantage of senior discounts, downsizing when necessary, and exploring assistance programs. Facing the financial reality head-on allows seniors to stretch resources and maintain dignity without unnecessary struggle. Number 6. Declining mobility restricts freedom. Walking without support, climbing stairs, or even driving safely often becomes difficult after 70. Conditions like arthritis, balance issues, or weak muscles limit independence. For some, the loss of mobility is more frightening than illness because it directly affects daily life. But mobility decline does not have to mean the end of freedom. Physical therapy, stretching routines, and adaptive tools such as walkers or stair lifts can help. Seniors who make small adjustments like adding grab bars in bathrooms or using slip-resistant flooring often maintain their independence longer. Preparing for mobility challenges before they become severe is wiser than waiting until after a fall or accident. Number 7. Emotional health is often ignored. When people think of aging, they focus on physical decline, but emotional struggles can be equally destructive. Depression, anxiety, grief, and feelings of irrelevance are common after 70, especially for those who lose a spouse or no longer feel socially useful. Unfortunately, many seniors don't seek help, either due to stigma or because they were raised in generations that downplayed mental health. This neglect can worsen physical health, as emotional stress weakens immunity and increases risks of illness. Caring for emotional health should be non-negotiable. Therapy, meditation, group activities, hobbies, and meaningful relationships all provide mental balance. Seniors who acknowledge their emotional needs and seek support often live longer, happier lives. Number 8. Mortality is no longer abstract. Perhaps the most difficult reality of life after 70 is the awareness of life's limits. The loss of peers, health scares, or simply the passage of time brings mortality into focus. While confronting this truth can be painful, avoiding it only creates anxiety. Planning for the later stages of life, such as writing a will, deciding on medical preferences, or discussing end-of-life wishes with family, brings peace of mind. It ensures loved ones aren't burdened with difficult decisions in the future. More importantly, accepting mortality often inspires seniors to focus on what truly matters: meaningful connections, gratitude, and living each day fully. Conclusion: acceptance unlocks freedom. Life after 70 is not always gentle. It comes with weakening bodies, chronic illnesses, cognitive risks, shrinking social circles, financial pressures, reduced mobility, overlooked emotional struggles, and the undeniable truth of mortality. These are harsh realities, but they do not have to define old age. The difference lies in attitude. Seniors who deny these truths often suffer more, while those who acknowledge them take steps to prepare, adapt, and thrive. With proactive health habits, emotional resilience, social connection, and smart planning, life after 70 can still be rich in independence, purpose, and joy. The golden years may not be free of struggle, but they can still shine with dignity and meaning for those willing to face reality with courage. Turning 70 and moving beyond is not just another stage of life. It is an entirely new chapter, with its own set of truths that cannot be ignored. The body changes, health concerns grow, social circles shrink, and mobility and finances can become limited. Emotional struggles and the reality of mortality also come closer than ever before. These may sound like heavy burdens, but they don't have to rob life of meaning, independence, or joy. The real difference lies in how we respond to these challenges. Aging gracefully is not about pretending these struggles don't exist. It is about acknowledging them honestly, preparing wisely, and living deliberately. Seniors who confront these realities with courage often find that they unlock new forms of freedom: freedom from denial, freedom from regret, and freedom to truly live in the present. Resilience becomes the most powerful tool. A body that grows weaker can still stay active with consistent movement. Chronic illnesses can be managed with discipline, patience, and medical guidance. A mind that slows down can remain sharp with learning, curiosity, and social engagement. Emotional wounds from loss and loneliness can be healed through connection, conversation, and purpose. Even the inevitability of death, when faced with acceptance, can inspire a deeper appreciation for every moment of life.